Sure. Hi, Sonia. Thanks for joining me tonight. How was your day? Hi, CJ Spicy. Thank you for joining me. How are you today? Are you ladies doing the crochet along? Hey, Adrienne. Thanks for joining me. Are you doing the crochet along? Sonia, my day was okay. Now that I finally got me a new coffee pot. It was pretty rough not having my cup of coffee, so I dragged myself to Target and bought a new one. I really did not want to go out, but I really wanted me some coffee. Oh, Sonia, your first time. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you joining me. Hi, Consuelo. How are you today? The project is doing a corner-to-corner scarf. And we are, I think we got to row 22 the first, last week. I think it was row 22. Let me show you. You can always look up the pattern. It's from Premier. It's on their website. It's a corner-to-corner scarf. So if you know how to do corner-to-corner, this will be an easy project. Did anyone do the YouTube had an event today, a day in the life on YouTube or something like that? I didn't do it, but I think you do a short film, I guess. I don't know. I didn't follow up with it. And then they do a big collage, I guess, of all the videos. Oh, you're doing the pocket shawl? Oh, that should be cool. Sonia said you can't function either if you don't have your coffee. Yeah, it's hard. That's my drug of choice is coffee, caffeine. But coffee, not tea doesn't do it for me, and soda doesn't do it for me. I have to have me some coffee. Oh, tag me on that, Consuelo, on Instagram so I can see that. I'd love to see that. So my daughter and I worked on, my decorations aren't that great, but this is my DIY Dreambox. And if you know anything about Dreambox, you know they cost over $2,000. So I did not want to pay that much for a Dreambox, and I saw a lot of um, on Facebook. I saw a lady had did her own. So then I went on YouTube and I saw some ladies doing. They did tutorials on how to do them. So my daughter and I spent I think the whole week working on my Dreambox, and it came out. It was a lot of work. I would have never even, I think, attempted this if I didn't have someone to help. And we got all of the boxes together, all of the, because they're bookshelves. We got all of the bookshelves together, and I was in the living room where two of them were, and I was looking for something, and I moved them, and they started moving and fell over, and one of them broke. So I had to go back and buy another one. I was so upset with myself, but we got it finished. Hi, Lana, Just Frog It. How are you today? Thanks for joining me. Oh, you did a live lesson on knitting? Oh, knitting. Nope, 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 nope. Son, you said, what is a dream box? If you just look on YouTube, I'm sure you'll see them. But it's a box. It's all white and pretty. And when you open it, I'll open mine. But when you open it, it has all of these shelves and things that you can, you know, put all your crafting things in it. And one of the crocheters, not crocheters, one of the YouTubers that I follow, the company actually sent her the dream box. Lucky her. And she did a she talked about it. What's the word I'm looking for? But anyway, she talked about it, and I looked at it, and I didn't, because she is a she has a Cricut, so that's where her crafting is it with the Cricut. And so looking at that dream box, it's great for that, and it's great for if you do gift wrapping and things like that. But I kept looking at it saying, but I don't see that for yarn. So then I started looking at the YouTubers, and they had done just put 4 bookshelves together and made them a dream box. And each one of them have different stuff in there. There's a lot. One lady, I don't know what her business is, but I did it for me because I had yarn all over the house. I still have yarn all over the house, but I wanted to try to contain it so I would be able to see what I have so I don't keep buying the same thing over and over again. And I have already the same stuff. So I'm going to open this up so you can see what I'm talking about. So got these doors, but it's heavy. So I'm going to pull it and then pull it out. So you can see that. And pull this one out. So that is my dream box. So I have all of my yarn. I still have some more yarn, but all of my yarn now has a place. My sewing machine is down at the bottom. Let me see. Let me move this chair, see if I can see the bottom of it. And my Centro and my Addy machines are at the top. And then I put the little Addy up there. And let me go down. And you can see there's my sewing machine there. And then that's my Cricut machine. Then I put all the Cricut supplies over there by the Cricut machine. So this was truly, truly a lot of work, but it was worth it. And I didn't pay $2,500. Just a lot of work, sweat equity into it. That's what's in it. Let me see. Make sure I didn't leave. Hi, Jane. Sonia. Oh, thank you, Sonia. It was a lot of work. I have 2 cubes that I'm going to take the backing off of one of them and put them together, so then I have a longer what is it, opening. They'll be longer, but I'll put them together, and then that way I can put away some other stuff that I still have. But that was what I've been working on all week. Thank you, Consuelo. Hello, Michelle. Thanks for joining. But it was, I don't think I'll ever try anything like that again. I am no good with putting anything together. And I watched those videos, both of them. There were 2 ladies. I can't remember. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. I think I will. I'll put their information at the end of this video. Let me see. So, is there anyone still doing the crochet along with me or not? Doing the corner to corner scarf. If anyone was on Little John's Yarn Live today, what's her name? Shauna. She is a lady that does graphkins. She is. She was saying she doesn't like corner to corner because it looks childish to her. But her skills are way, way, way beyond mine. Let me see. CJ said, can the corner to corner scarf be made wider like a wrap? Oh yeah, yeah. You can make it any size you want it. You just the corner to corner basically, like right now, we only went, I think it was 10 across or something like that, and then we started decreasing on one side. But you can make it, you can make it as wide as you want it. And when you get it to the width that you want, then you can start doing decreasing on one side. And then when you get it to the length that you want, then you start decreasing on both sides. So, these, you can do anything. I made a friend a baby blanket using corner to corner. So you can do anything you want with the corner to corner. Oh, and I finished the shawl that Fiber Spider did, his kaleidoscope shawl. Thing is huge. It is huge. But I was so proud of myself that I was able to finish it. I think it is so cool. I thought it was the coolest thing how he did those blocks. I'm still fascinated by it, and I did it. Another thing I probably will never try again, but it was fun. Thank you, Consuelo. Oh, son, you working on a baby blanket? Okay. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, I forgot what his colors were, but where mine has this like beige buff color, he had white there. So it really stood out. And when I saw him doing it, I just grabbed 4 skeins of yarn and just went with it. And those were the closest ones to me. And as I was doing them, I was like, oh my goodness, I hope I don't run out of, because the dark charcoal one, this was like truly a scrap yarn. And I had just enough to finish it. So I was quite proud of myself when I finished that. I was very happy that he also did it as a crochet along, because I don't think I could have done that off of one of his tutorials. just like I said, when he did the virus one, that virus shawl, when he finished, I was finished. I just could not rewind that thing again and watch it again to try to figure it out. So I left that alone. Thank you, Consuelo. You said nice color combination. Yep, it was on the fly. I saw the video and I was like, oh my goodness, I must make this. I think it came out pretty good. But since they're it's not as soft as I want, I would have picked a different yarn, but I just grabbed that, so I'm gonna give it a nice wash so that that yarn will soften up. So no one's doing a crochet along with me. Okay, I guess I'm on my own. And if anyone watched one of my tutorials and commented, I just went through all the comments late last night because my daughter had changed my settings where I had to look at the comments, and I didn't realize it until what's her name? Priscilla from Distinctive Crochet. She sent me an email and asked if she had been blocked. And I was like, I didn't know what she was talking about. She said she had been commenting, but there was nothing from me. And so then that's when I figured out. And then when I looked to see how many comments, there were 96 comments. So I was up late last night going through all of those comments. And if anyone left me one, and it was a while ago, I apologize because I just did not realize that that I wouldn't see them unless I went actually to my comment screen. Some comments came through, but the majority of them, 96 of them, were sitting there waiting for me to reply. Let me see. I have half of this fire shawl in a bag unfinished. Got tired of everyone. Oh, see, that's what I would have been doing. I would have put it in the bag. And as I was trying to clean up all of this yarn, I was finding all kinds of half-done projects. So then, of course, then I had to start pulling it out because I was like, I'm not going to do that. I don't even know what hook I had when I started the project, and I certainly didn't want to try to sit there and say, well, it looks like it could have been that size or that size. I forget. There are plenty of other projects I can be doing. But with this, hopefully this organization of mine, it'll keep me from having 5 or 6 projects going at one time. I can finish something and start on something else. But I was so happy to finally get this thing done. Hopefully it will help me with my organization, and I won't keep buying yarn that I don't have. Because as you can see, all of that white yarn, that's just overkill. I bought a white yarn here, I bought a white yarn there, and now I have all that white yarn sitting there. In all different weights and different companies. But in my Ferris wheels, I haven't started my cardigan because, of course, I spent all my time trying to put this together. But I'm happy with the results. Oh, Sonia said you're going to frog it. Oh, yeah, I say that too. You can't never have too much yarn, but I'm getting to the point where I'm saying, yeah, I have too much yarn. Because I'm looking at my future self, and what am I going to do with all this yarn if I don't use it all? So I'm going to be mindful of my yarn shopping now. I say that all the time, but I always fall off the wheel. fall off the cart, fall off the wagon, whatever it's called. And I'll see something and go. That's why I try not to go to Joann's. And when I do go to Walmart, even though they have a sucky yarn section, I still go over there and peruse and see what they have. So I try to stay away from that because I know I'm going to go over there and say, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I can do this with this. And before I know it, I'm home with 10 skeins of yarn. So I have plenty, plenty, plenty of yarn to do. I'm trying to, I want to do some hats and scarf sets for donation for the winter. And I know there's going to be a lot of people. I mean, we already have tons and tons of people that are out of work and trying to find their next meals and things like that. And I live in South Florida, so I don't really need a hat and scarf, but I like crocheting and donating things because I don't, they'll just sit here and collect dust. I hardly ever wear a hat. The most hat wearing I do is during football season, and I will not be in the stadium this year. They don't have this, they don't have things under control. I'm not putting myself in harm's way. Okay. How do I wash? Let me see. How do you wash it to soften the yarn? Oh, you just wash it. Some people I've seen, they say use conditioner and things like that. I just do it like a regular wash. I put it on gentle cycle because it's crochet, and then sometimes I'll lay it flat to dry, and sometimes I'll throw it in the dryer depending on what it is, and it always softens it up. But I've seen people do conditioner, hair conditioner, but I don't go to those extremes. I just wash it normally, just on a gentle cycle. Consuelo says she always wants yarns. Yeah, I always too, but I have to control it. You're not the only one. That would be a great idea. I hope you have games of this day. I don't know what the NFL plans are. They every week it seems to change, but I know the players want to play. Definitely the rookies. You know, they finally get into the NFL, and now it's their time to shine. So I hope they have some kind of a season. All the other teams are having seasons, but they're being modified. So, and they've already cut out the preseason games. So we'll see. But I will probably definitely be on my couch watching the games if they have any. You have a corner pad and you crave them. Like, yeah. What's your team, Sonia? Mm, nope, nope, doing that wrong. I know this week is going to go by fast, and I'm going to still be behind on work. And I start my vacation next week. So I will be working late hours, long days, into the night. And I can make sure I have everything as caught up as possible so my coworkers don't have to do too much work while I'm off. Adrienne, what are you saying? Me too, too. Oh, Steelers. Okay, I'll let you slide with that. I like the Steelers too, but I'm a Dolphin fan through the end. Yeah, we like Mike. Adrienne said we like Mike. Yep. But I've been a Steelers fan for many years. But Miami Dolphins, that's my number one team. Win, lose, or draw. Sonia, you all love Mike. Oh goodness. I hope they do well, but I don't want them to do better than us. Oh, the Giants. Okay. I like Eli. I was very happy when they beat the doggone Patriots in the Super Bowl. Anybody that beats those Patriots now is going to be. It's been an interesting year. Now that he's with Tampa, at least he's out of our division. Let's see how he does at 40. Since he says he still feels like he's 21. If he doesn't have that great offensive line like he had in New England, he won't feel like he's 21. That's right, Adrienne. Fins up. You know, Sonia says she doesn't think it's going to go well. That's what I'm hoping. It was going to be an interesting year. And if he doesn't do well, I'm sure he will retire. Yeah, I definitely think they're going to have some kind of a football season, but it's just going to be interesting to see how they figure it all out. And now Florida is starting to look like New York. Apparently, we have uh, surpassed New York, which doesn't make me happy at all. But we will see. Just have to stay safe. All we can do is stay safe. Listen to the medical experts. I, Sonia, are you saying about Mr. Brady to please retire? I don't know why he didn't stay in New England and retire. And everybody was like, "Oh, so he can be closer to his family, his wife's family." And stuff. I was like, "He's a millionaire, probably a billionaire. He can get on a plane and go anywhere he wants to. He doesn't have to come to Florida to go to wherever she's from." Yep, that's when we started liking Eli. when he That was one of the best Super Bowls, other than when I was 10 and the Miami Dolphins won, had their perfect season. So we know that's been a long time, and I keep praying Please, please do it again. You don't have to have a perfect season, but at least go to the Super Bowl and win. Yeah, Consuela, it's definitely hard. And I knock on wood every day. I was fortunate enough to already be a homebody. So the transition wasn't hard for me. The only thing to be different this year is no football. I want to see football. The 6 months of football is the best time of my entire life every year. Oh, let me see. Oops, fell right on the ground. I tried to use StreamYard, but I am not. We're soulmates. Sonia, how are we soulmates? Oh, you still a nation's win, lose, or draw? Yeah. Yeah, he's too cocky. That's why I can't get with that. I like my players a little bit humble. And I think we perceive that in him. He's probably not that, but that's how I perceive him. Ah, a legitimate reason to stay home and crochet. I know. Yeah, I'm the same way. I love my football. It's the best sport. Best sport. They can keep all the other ones. Baseball has way too many games and it's so slow. Basketball has way too many games for me too. Hockey, I am not going to sit in that cold to watch a game. Soccer, I don't really care for, but I'll watch it if it's the World Cup and US is in it. I'll watch it. But football, I'll watch it. College and NFL. I don't like the arena football though. When they used to have, I don't even know if they still even have it. I don't know why I didn't like it. I mean, it was still football, but for some reason it was weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. You just ordered some string or thread. I got the weight. Okay. Um, you sleep during baseball. Only baseball games I've watched. I watched when the Marlins were in the World Series. I watched all of those games, and I've been to I don't know maybe 3 or 4 Marlins games live, but it's so slow. It's so slow. I'd be real distracted. Our the stadium that they have for the Marlins, they have a covering that opens when the weather is beautiful and you can see the Miami skyline. That's more fascinating to me than the game. Plus, our team, the Marlins, they changed those players so much ago. I don't know. It's too much turnover for me too. But I've never been a baseball fan. I'm a football girl. I couldn't even tell you a baseball player that's on the Marlins team right now. Yeah, we tailgate with friends, but you always got to buy something in the stadium. I mean, you just got to do that. Something I was going to say and went right out of my head. Oh, does anyone know how to use StreamYard? Because I have no clue of how it works. And I watched a video, but I was so lost. I did click on it and I saw myself and I made a title, but I didn't know how it worked with YouTube. So I wasn't sure if I was supposed to use YardStream to do my live or I was lost. I am not the technology girl. Where is Lana? I know she uses it. I think she uses it. Hopefully, I will figure it out because I really wanted to be able to um, let people on that I was hoping someone was doing the crochet along with me, but I guess not. That's all right. I'll get this thing done and start on. There's a uh, what's the word I'm looking for? A corner to corner hat pattern also that I want to do, and hopefully, I think it's only supposed to take a skein of yarn for both of these, so I should have a hat to match this. When I finish the scarf, I'll start on the hat. I really like these colors. It'll be good colors for the fall and going into the winter. Yep, I like these colors. Oh, Sonia said next time you'll be in for sure. Okay. You can watch the previous one so you can see, or you can download the pattern. It's a free pattern on their website, on Premier website. Then you can get all caught up because I know I won't finish this. And what I'm doing is once I get to the end of the live, then I just set this aside. I don't touch it until I come back on live again. So I do my lives, Sonia, if you do want to come back, I do my lives on Saturdays at 7 o'clock. It's the only lives, it's the only time I have to do live. I see a lot of people that do lives all the time, but I don't have that much time for it. So this was a good time for me because it's right after the news and right before some criminal show comes on because I'm a big time person that likes to watch crime shows, real crime shows, not the fake ones. I do like to watch the old Law and Order. That's entertainment, but I like to watch the live crime shows because I I think I'm someone that just likes to see what the mindset of a person that commits crimes like of the ones that they show on these shows. Maybe that's the nurse in me um, that curiosity. That's probably all the curiosity. Let me see. Oh, you've never done corner to corner? Okay. No whip. Well, I'll never finish. Yeah. Yes, Consuelo, definitely finish your whip. Ah, you said the other ones are early. Yeah, this is a good time for me. So I'm perky. Still not. I'm not too tired, and it's right after because I have to watch some news. I need to find out what's going on in the world. But if you haven't done a corner to corner, I did explain it on the live from last week, and I also did a tutorial on how to start the corner to corner and how to finish it. So you can look for those on my YouTube channels. Everything is Gigi the Crochet Queen. So I have a YouTube channel. I have the Facebook group is Gigi the Crochet Queen, and I'm on Instagram, Gigi the Crochet Queen. We have similar tastes. Yes, Consuelo. Yep, that's me. But at one point, they had taken the ID channel off. Oh, I was so upset. Like, why? And then it came back. All of a sudden, I saw something that I'd had set for recording, and it was on the ID channel. I was like, what? It's back. That was a good day. But that is what I do. I work, I crochet, and I watch TV. Because even if they didn't have this virus going on, I would still pretty much be doing the same thing until football season comes in. That's my real outings, going to football events. Um, oh, you did one baby blanket? Did you do the baby blanket in corner to corner? Yeah, the corner to corner. I do. I have all of this over here, all of this yarn that I just made into. Some of them are in cakes with just scrap yarn that I've had God knows how many years. Because that gold yarn, I used to make a lot of stuff, Florida State colors. I don't do that anymore. So I have all of that gold yarn up there. But what I was going to do is make a scrap blanket with at the time when I was making all those cakes, because I actually even um, took scraps of yarns and put it together and caked that so that I can start working on that. Of course, I never got around to it. So I have a lot of Karen Simply Soft yarn. So I think I'm going to do a corner to corner scrap blanket with that. Sonia, you got to get that winder out of the box. It is the best. Oh, someone bought it before you could. Oh, man, you have to take a photo immediately after finishing it. That's good. Someone bought it. That's good. Yeah, I haven't put much effort into the Etsy shop because you have to take the pictures, do all this descriptions, and ooh. But maybe one day, maybe when I'm on my vacation, I'll put some more effort into that my Etsy shop. Okay. You like gold color? I did a scarf. It was a scarf for a little girl. It was from one of the Hispanic YouTubers that I follow. Mind you, I don't speak Spanish. I know a few words in Spanish, but I can watch them. I can count enough in Spanish to understand how many stitches that they're doing. But it was the cutest thing. But the colors were gold and green, like what's the team? The Green Bay Packers. But I made it and I gave it. I sent it to Georgia to my sister for her granddaughter, my little great niece. No, yeah, great niece. And she finally wore it. Got cold enough, and she says she wanted to wear it. It's cute. I don't know why I can't think of the YouTuber lady that I follow. Milagros, something like that. There's two of them. I think it's two of them that I follow that speak Spanish, but I can at least follow enough to do some of their patterns, not all of them. And they are very, very good. I'm guessing since if I can make it and I don't speak Spanish, that tells me they are very good teachers. If I knew enough Spanish, I could probably do really well with their patterns, but I don't know enough. But I love looking at their work. They do fabulous work. I made a top. That was hard to do. I was trying to watch her and try to count and figure out what she was saying, what she was doing. I think I love a challenge, but they make such pretty things, and it's so different from the stuff that I see um, that American crocheters do. I think that's why I watch all different channels. As long as I can follow you, I can watch you. But when they go live, I'll see it, but I won't. Once I hear them talking and I don't know what they're talking about, I just turn it off. I'll give them a like and I'll just shut it down. No, I've never slowed down. It wouldn't. Um, I don't know if it would do any good to slow down the speed. I've never tried that because I can follow them. I just don't. When they start saying other things other than counting and saying I can't even say the word now that they say when they um oh what oh, I don't know what the word is now. But when they start to add more things in there and I know they're telling you to do something, I just don't know what they're saying. I just watch. Oh, you do the speed thing off? I don't think I've ever done it. And I know some YouTubers will what's her name? Hectagona. She always says if I'm going too fast, you can always slow down the speed. And I'm like, her videos are so short. I mean, she has the shortest video. And it always amazes me how much she can put into those short videos. And I feel like you do a 16-minute video, but you know it probably took 2 hours just to do what you did, what you put up for 16 minutes. I have to try the speed thing one day with them. I just don't know. I wish I knew more Spanish where I could understand what they're talking about when they start speaking outside of just talking about the pattern. I think there's another lady, I think she's Italian, that I follow too. Oh, you born US, so you can't speak Spanish. I know a lot of people um, that are born in America, and as soon as a lot of Hispanic people, when they hear my name, they think that I'm Hispanic too, just because of my name. And they start speaking Spanish, like, no, 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 I don't speak Spanish. And I know, I just know how to count. I've taken a lot of Spanish classes. I don't do very well with it. I can order food. I know what the food is, some of it at least. Um, I can count, but I couldn't tell you directions or anything like that. And German is the first foreign language that I learned. So every time I start like counting in Spanish, then I somehow convert to German because that's the first foreign language that I learned. So I'm always fascinated with people that are bilingual, that are fluent in several languages, how they don't cross them up. I'm sure they do, but the last when I was in college and we had to have a um, foreign language. It was so funny. The lady, I took the German class because I knew some German, and the lady that taught us the German class was Italian. I thought that was so weird. I was like, they couldn't find a German lady. They found an Italian lady to teach German. But we learned, and it all went out of my head. Because if you don't use it, you will lose it. So all the basic stuff that I learned, that's pretty much what sticks with me. The very, very basic stuff. I couldn't hold a conversation with anybody in German, and I can't hold a conversation with anyone in Spanish. Oh man, your daughter's blue. That is so cool. I tried to get my daughter to learn Spanish since we're down here. Oh, yeah, down here in South Florida, but she did not want to do it. Now, what is she doing? Trying to learn Spanish. Because I told her, I said, being bilingual in South Florida, you can find good jobs that way. Because they're always looking for bilingual people. Just can't speak English anymore. You need to know more than one language. And she picks up languages really easily. So I told her, go learn. Learn all you can. Make yourself marketable. Oh, your daughter taught bilingual as a teacher. Wow. What does your daughter do? Hi, Yvonne. Thank you so much. Oh, she's a teacher. Oh, cool. I thought at one time I wanted to be a teacher, but uh-uh. I do all, I do, um, I have done some teaching because I was a Red Cross instructor for a little while. Um, I guess in some ways, doing this YouTube channel, I'm a teacher. And um, what else did I do? I taught, um, they had a LPN course for, um, what do you call them? Central lines. And we taught them how to do the central lines. So I've done some teaching, but not as someone that's gone to school and that's my focus. I guess in a way, we are all a teacher of something. We all lend our knowledge to people, and that's what you should do. Each one should teach one. But this is my joy. I love to crochet. I crochet every single day. I don't care what it is. I have yarn and hook. It's rare that I don't have yarn and hook. If I'm awake, there's yarn and hook somewhere. Oh, how far along? Oh, and if this scarf is supposed to be 60 inches, so I'm far from 60 inches. Oh, let me show you the one that I did do. This is the one that I did. You can see how big it is, how long it is. Ah, a whole wingspan, as they say. This has become my favorite yarn. This is the ice cream yarn from Lion Brand. And this one is Tutti Frutti. I like that. So I'm going to do this scarf, and I'm sure that this one skein should make this scarf. And then I'll take another skein and do the corner to corner hat. And maybe that's what I'll do. Make a bunch of corner to corners and some scarves and hats and donate them. Or maybe I'll put them on my Etsy shop. I don't know. Haven't decided. I have to do that hat first to see if I even like it. I mean, it looks cute on the pattern, but it sounds odd to make. So I'm going to try it, see what it looks like first. If it comes out good, then I'll do a tutorial on it. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Let me see. You can speak kitty cat. Oh, that's cute. Oh, your daughter teaches high school? Wow, that's tough. As long as she likes it, that's the important thing. Enjoy what you do. I enjoy what I do. I just don't like all the work that goes along with it. Thank you, Consuelo. That that scarf is just, I wonder if I have, no, I don't think I have any more of that. And I refuse to go out and buy some more just to make a hat to go with it. But I'll see. I'm going to work on the hat this week and see how it looks. It should look good in these colors. Yep, I think it would. Let's see. Yvonne, do you have a YouTube channel? Who has a YouTube channel on this live? I know Lana does. I think Lana peeked in and then left. I don't see her. All right. I am coming up to my last one that I'm going to do for tonight. So if anyone wants to work on this corner to corner with me, like I said, you can watch the first live or you can watch the videos if you've never done a corner to corner. Have the tutorial. You can just get caught up and we can go from there and maybe get it all finished. It's an easy pattern to do once you learn how to do it. When I first tried to figure it out, I was like, what? It doesn't even make sense to me. I meant to show that corner. I'll bring it the next time. I have to show the love blanket that I did that corner to corner tutorial with OVW the earlier part of the year. And my mom wanted it bigger. So now it's huge. And I have all those ends. And they're driving me crazy. That was one of the things I was trying to figure out from, I think it's Stitch Diva. I think that's her YouTube, Stitch Diva, something, I can't remember. But she has a trick that she does where you don't have to sew in all those ends. So I'm definitely going to try to check out her. She does a free class apparently on Facebook. So I am going to try to check out her class so I can see how she does it where you don't have to sew in ends. Because anything that I can do that I don't have to sew in ends, I'm all for it. I hate sewing in ends. Oh, you have the Susan Bates soft. I didn't like them. I have one. I think I bought the H, but I have mine. I use these clovers, and they are my all-time favorite. I love, 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 love these. I have Susan Bates, of course, was the first hooks that I started with 100 years ago. And I've always liked them. I could never use the boys. The boy, it just didn't grab the yarn right or something. So I would never use those. And then, one of the German ladies that I watch, I think it was her. I kept looking at her hooks. I was like, God, I like them. I don't know if it was her. Anyway, somewhere along the line, did I order them? Or did I buy them from, I think I ordered them from Amazon at first. or either bought them. I can't remember. I bought the whole set. It was like $50 plus or something like that. But I do not regret it. I love these hooks. I don't care too much for the larger hooks because they don't have that same kind of hook. The larger hooks have a more of a plastic coating or something. I don't know, but I don't like them. So I will go to my Susan Bates if I have to use a large hook. Because I don't, for some reason, the yarn doesn't glide so well over their larger hooks like they do on the smaller ones. But these are, oh, I think it was Anno. I think it was Anno. That's who it was that had the hooks because I've been watching her for a long time. Yeah, it was Anno. She uses the clover hooks all the time, and that's where I saw them. And I've heard about tulips, but I've never tried them. And I refuse to pay all that money for the what's the furls. I've been trying to catch them on a good sale, but I mean their good sale is still $15 a hook. But one day I am going to buy a furls hook. I wanted the purple one, but of course it's always sold out. But I've heard a lot of people say that they're really smooth and the yarn just glides over them so nice. Yeah, the furls are definitely way too expensive. You definitely have to get them when they're on sale. Oh, you did, Sonia, you joined the university, the Afghan lady? That's what I want. I thought I was a part of her YouTube group, but I never get any alerts or anything. So I don't know. Because I say, oh, don't start her on the clover. She loves, loves, loves. Yeah, I love them too. They are my all-time favorite now. Oh, you don't like the big one either? Yep. We are sisters. Sonia, what did you do? What did you said I can't do? I tried. Yeah, I think I did request on her, but I have to go because it's is it Afghan and the Restless or something like that? Grafgan and the Restless. I forgot. It's got a cute name because I'm a Young and the Restless girl. I've been watching Young and the Restless since it's been on television, and that should tell you I am an old chick. But I was so and I'm still watching all the old reruns that they keep showing. And they Monday they showed the first two original episodes of the show, and I sat there and watched it. I was like, oh my goodness. I wish they would just like start it from the beginning and just keep playing it so at least it would make sense, but they're just showing you snippets from different families, which is fine. I still watch it. Yeah, those big ones, they're plastic. I can't stand them. I like the grip of them. I just don't like the hook. We should complain to them and tell them they need to change that. Maybe they will. You think? They always say the customer is always right. Maybe if enough people complain, they'll do it. Oh, that was your show when you was bringing up the babies? It's still my show. uh, you you stop watching? Did you love Victor? I love Victor too. Yep, I've been through all of their ups and downs, all the characters. They even this week, I don't know what family they were doing, but they had the original Jack. I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't seen him in years. And they they must have had 3 different ladies that played Ashley. And I was like, man, I forgot about these people. It's so weird now watching that stuff. I was like, oh my goodness, so many different. They have characters I totally forgotten about who they were. But that's the show that keeps me entertained on my lunch break. Yeah, we should petition the Clover Company and say, why aren't your big hooks like your smaller hooks? We want the big hooks to be just like the smaller hooks. There shouldn't be any difference. When I buy, that's the thing, when you see furls, it doesn't matter what hook size you buy, they're all exactly the same. All you're changing is the color of them. And the some of the hooks I'm definitely not going to waste my time buying it. But I think the furls hook would work really good for someone that crochets like me. Someone that crochets like this. Now I tried to crochet like this is the pencil way, and I do it the knife way. So OVW does it the pencil way, and she is as fast as lightning with that crochet. But I definitely love my clover hooks. I will hunt them down if I can't find them. But I keep my Susan Bates just in case. I don't know. I don't think, I know I have other hooks, but I don't use them because I always have my Susan Bates or my clovers. Someone gave me the other clover hook that's flat. I can't even use that thing. I don't even know why. And I would think if it's flat, it'd be easy to use, but for some reason I can't use it. It'll just be in my stash of mini hooks. Because a girl cannot have too many hooks. You never know what you're going to need them for. And I lose them, and I'll go out and buy them. So I have doubles and triples of a lot of hooks. That's okay. Just like I have doubles and triple of yarn. Same difference. Oh, you never seen the flat clover hook? I wish I knew where it was. Let me see if it's in there. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I think this is a clover hook because I've seen people. Oh, let me up. Yep, it's a clover hook. See? And it's flat. This is a J hook. And I can't. Oh, I know why. Because I don't know. I tried to use it, but it just didn't work for me. But that's the flat one. Yep, it's flat. Let me see. Consuelo, what she saying? Did I miss something? Facebook, pearls, big ones, plastic. My show when I was me. We are going to talk about. Oh, are you saying is Victor still alive? Yes, Victor is still alive. Miss Chancellor is the only one that passed away other than Neil. Neil was very sad. I cried through that whole episode. They did a whole week of him, and I cried through the entire thing. I cried when Miss Chancellor died too. So I'm just a crybaby because I feel like they're family because I've watched them for years. Mm, yeah, I didn't like the flat ones. You can't find a J hook and clover? Really? Go to Amazon. Amazon has everything. Or you can go to Joann's website or Michael's and probably Walmart too. Let me see. I don't know if Walmart carries clovers though. I don't know. Yeah, Victor is up there in age. Definitely. He's definitely aged. They're all old now. I'm old, they're old, we're all old. When they do these previous shows and you see how skinny Nikki used to be, I'm like, wow. I used to be that skinny too, Nikki. It's funny. Yep, he's still there. He's probably the oldest one. Yeah, I think he's the oldest one of all of them now. 'Cause I think Miss Chancellor was 90 something when she passed away. So she lived a really, really long time. All of her adult life, she was on Young and the Restless. Yeah, you should be able to find it at Joann's on their website and look and hopefully have a coupon to go with it so you can get half off or free shipping or something or do a curbside pickup because they have them. I see them all the time. And if I lose one, I go over there with a coupon so that I don't have to pay full price for it. Yeah, Catherine, she was the lady. That show has won a gazillion awards. And right now is the oldest running one. Um, I don't know. They did. I don't know if any of you all watched. They did a like a documentary about soap operas and how they came about, and then how they and their basically demise because of um, the reality shows that they have now. So before the soap operas were daytime watching for housewives, but then when the women started to go to work, that's when soap operas started to lose a lot of their viewership, and all of the advertisement were geared towards the women and stuff. So it was a really interesting documentary about soap operas and how they came about. And he talked to some of the soap opera stars, and it was very interesting. I I would love it if they played that again. I'd watch it again. Maybe enough of it will stick in my head the second time around. I think I was in awe the first time, but I never really thought about how television has changed so much once more women went into the workforce. But there's still enough of us that watch the soap opera, so there's still some of them are still around. A lot of them have gone to the wayside. I used to, I think I watched 4 different soap operas at one time. Oh yeah, I did, because I would watch Young and the Restless, All My Children, The Guiding Light, and General Hospital, I think. Yeah, I think those were the four that I used to watch. And then I gave up everything except Young and the Restless because it was just too much. I think I watched The Guiding. I think that's the one with the Asa and all of. I can't remember. I stopped watching them, but I think Guiding Light is off air now anyway. And I think General Hospital is hanging on a string because I thought they were going to take it off. I was surprised when they took off All My Children, but all good things must come to an end, as they say. Mm. Oh, your grandfather left the Guiding Light. That is so cool. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to meet ladies. Yep, you go right into that lounge, hang out with the ladies. They had, and I'm so upset with myself. I had bought tickets. Um, Neil and Victoria. I don't know if there was someone else, but the two of them had they were going to be at one of the casinos in the area, and I was on the turnpike, and I saw the sign. Couldn't wait to get home so I could buy the ticket. So I bought the ticket, and I work. I'm telling you, when I work day and night because the work never ends. So I feel like I'm never caught up. So I'm always working. And so my daughter said to me, "So how was it?" I was like, "How was what?" "Going to see the soap opera start." I was like, "Oh my God, I forgot. I forgot." I was so upset with myself. And then after Neil passed away, that just really hit hard, hit hard. I was like, "Oh man, I had my chance to see him in real person and have a soap opera chit chat with him and the lady that plays Victoria, and I missed it. I can't even. I was so excited about it, and I totally forgot about it. But that's not the only thing I've forgotten and probably spent money on and forgot I did it. Your mom loved General Hospital. Yeah, General Hospital used to be my big time with and they were talking about on that soap opera documentary. They were talking about the couple Luke and Laura. Luke and Laura. And I was telling my daughter about it. I was like, something is wrong with us women because Luke raped Laura and we all wanted Luke and Laura to get together. I said I was in the army and we were sitting in the lounge, all of us ladies watching General Hospital, waiting for Luke and Laura to get together. It was the crazy. I said something is wrong with. Of course, now as an adult, a real adult, I said something's wrong with that. We have a warped sense of whatever to want a rapist to be with the woman he raped. Very very weird. And I didn't realize how much stuff they had in the soap operas. They had the spousal abuse, rape, abortion. They had all kinds of stuff in the soap operas that I didn't realize they had all that stuff going on. But they tried to mirror, what was going on in the world at the time. I was like, oh, okay. And that was interesting. I was like, yeah, something was wrong with us ladies sitting here hoping for Luke and Laura to be together after he raped her. Oh, thank God it's just a soap opera and it's not real life. Oh, your sister, what? Your cousin framed the picture of Luke and Laura. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, breast cancer examination, and Miss Chancellor did her live. They did the live facelift. That was really interesting. Yeah, Twisted is yep. Twisted Crazy, yes, all of those. I say you just don't know how influential television is. You sit and you watch it late at night, and before you know it, you're ordering all that crazy stuff that they have for the info commercials. That's something I don't miss, watching those info commercials. Hi, Annette from Texas. What part of Texas? I hope you're safe because I saw you all getting hit by a hurricane. Hello, God, Crochet and Chatter. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm doing a corner to corner scarf. If you Are you ladies working on anything? Where's Hempstead? Hempstead. Yeah, the soap operas definitely covered women's issues, and I think it um, probably made it easier for people that were going through those situations to handle it better. Even though it's a soap opera, but if they bring it up, that you're not the only person in the world that's going through whatever the issue is. We all go through something, and we are never alone. What's New York? Oh, you're doing a Tunisian dishcloth? Oh, I do not like Tunisian. I just cannot. I don't know why. And it's so funny. I watch a YouTuber. It's a guy. He does Tunisian, all Tunisian. Oh, you're 40 miles from Houston. Yeah, I was just in Houston. Just in Houston. My friend and I, we went for the rodeo. That was fun. That was so much fun. Okay. This is my other arsenal of things that I keep. Where are they? See? I even went out and bought the Susan Bate Tunisian hooks, and I don't even use them. I can't stand Tunisian. And I've tried so many different times, but I just don't. I don't. It's something that just doesn't thrill me. And I think it's too close to knitting. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. Oh, you having brain block on Tunisian? Tunisian is the one. Hi, Ethel. Um, where you bring all the loops are on the hook, and then you take them off one by one by one by one by one. Then you get to the end, and then you start all over again, and you take them off one by one by one. It might be something else to it, but that's the only thing I know about it. But I could not get with it. I think it's just too much like knitting for me or something. I don't know. But I like watching it. It's beautiful work. But I tried doing, and I don't like the curling up too. That's the other thing that drives me crazy about it. Oh, thank you. This is my DIY Dreambox. My daughter and I put it all together, and I open it up so you can see, but it closes up. It's 4 bookshelves put together to become my dream box. So I could try to clean up my crochet, my crafting room, try to get some order in my life. And so far it's been we just did it this week. So I've been working on loading all of my yarn into it. I still have, excuse me, I still have some more yarn to put in it, but the majority of it is in there now. And that way I don't keep buying more and more and more and more and more yarn, because now I can see exactly what I have. And then I should brainstorm from what I have. At least that's what I tell myself. That's what I tell myself. You can't hear over the, oh, you can't get over the curling either. Yeah. I hate that curling. And I bought the Centro and the Addies so I can do some quick hats and stuff, but you can do a hat quick, but it's a workout. Your arm definitely gets a workout. But I still like, as we know, there's no crochet machine, so anything crocheted is definitely done by hand and with love. Lots and lots of love. Oh, there's so many ways to fix the curling. Do you have a YouTube channel? I'll watch you do the fix the curling. What was I going to try to do? Oh, a headband. What's her name? Claudette. Claudette is a German crocheter that I follow, but she does her tutorials in German and English. Sometimes I will watch the German one just to see if I can hear words that I used to know. But she did a Tunisian headband. It was beautiful, but I started it and I did it for a little while, and that curling was driving me bonkers. I said, forget this. So I let it go. I might try it once because I did like that headband. I might try it again. I don't know, but it would definitely have to be something small. Maybe a washcloth. Yeah, that'll be. Oh, I think Jada and Stitches did a washcloth doing Tunisian, and I don't know. I think that's who I first saw doing it. I can't remember. Had to have been. I think it had to have been her because I've had those hooks for a really long time, and I've been watching her for a long time. So I may have bought them because of her, but I don't know. I did Little John's Yarn. She had a tutorial for a flower hat, and it was just the flower was on one side, and I used my Tunisian hook to do that because there was a lot of stitches on the hook at one time. So I just grabbed that Tunisian hook and it worked great. The shorter hook was killing my hands. I was like, this is crazy. And I was like, oh, let me get that hook. because I remembered I had those Tunisian hooks. So they worked out great for that. I don't know if I can do something small. I mean, something bigger than that. I do want to, you always want to learn things, at least expose myself to it and see if I can do it, if it's something I like. But so far, I haven't done anything with Tunisian that I just think it's too close to knitting. I don't know. Mm. What's my favorite items to make? Um, I like doing hats. I like doing scarves. I like making tops for myself. I haven't done a blanket in a long, long, long time. Um, Let me see, shawls, slippers, earrings. I love doing earrings because that's quick. But I think, yeah, I think hats and scarves, quick stuff. When I did that, let me see, I think Fiber Spider has six, I think it has six tutorials to do that shawl. And they're all like 30 to 50 minutes long, each one of them. But I was quite happy with the results. But I might try the Tunisian again. I don't know. Maybe if someone else if someone that I'm following does a video on something Tunisian and it's something small, maybe I'll try it. But I think it was Jada in Stitches that did the Tunisian washcloth. Been so many years ago though. Oh, he has a corner to corner. He has everything. He's just, I'm in awe of some of the stuff he's doing. He's doing a viral blanket crochet along now. And when I saw that, I was like, nope, I won't be doing that. Might be a good way to get rid of some yarn though. But I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I started doing a top. I did did I do the shawl? Or did I start the shawl? I don't even know if I finished the shawl. I don't remember where it is now. But he did a shawl. It's a granny shawl, but it's a little bit different than just doing a granny square, granny square, granny square. Um, and I started doing the shawl. Now I don't remember where it is. Oh well. Anyway, I started doing a top using that same pattern. And initially that was what I was going to do as my crochet along. Um, and it's a combination of his tutorial and Lanice and Serene, those three people. Um, I saw different tops for Lanice and Serene, and I liked something from each one of those, so I was going to mix them up and use Fiber Spider's Granny, the shawl tutorial, but make it into a top. And I started doing it, but then it just kept going and going, and I kept getting interrupted doing other things, and I had to do tutorials. And before I know it, half of it's done, and I haven't picked it back up since. So then I saw this corner to corner pattern. I said, oh, that'd be a quick crochet along. So that's how I started doing this scarf. And I'm going to use up all of that scrap yarn of the Karen Simply Soft and do a scrap yarn corner to corner blanket. So I'm sure I'm probably going to have to use some of the bigger skeins to finish it off, but it'll be a scrap yarn blanket. Let's see. All right, Sonia. Thanks for coming. And yes, I will see you next week. Hopefully, God willing, we'll all be back next week. I used to have a cat. I miss my cat. She sat over on the couch while I was working, just looking over at me, sleeping. But no more pets for me. I think about it a lot, especially when I see the rescues and stuff. But I remember how much work that was. And I'd have her all over the house messing with my stuff. So all the doors always stayed closed. So she couldn't get into anything. All right. How far along am I? Uh-oh, that messed up. Let's see. It's getting longer. Over. Oh, let me see. Do dishcloth in Tunisian. Let's see. Yeah, Consuela, they're nice, but okay, God, Crochet and Chatter. Oh, what's your name, by the way? Yes, I love my sassy Adrienne. Nope, I didn't care about the fur coat, but I kept the doors closed. She couldn't just roam the streets, just roam the house as she wished. Oh, Suzanne. All right, Suzanne. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, pets are they're nice to have, but they definitely work. Thank you, Annette. You have a good night as well. And you stay safe too. All right, I'm going down this last row. Or I should go back up the last row because this will be I can't even think. My mind knows what it is, but my mouth doesn't. Decreasing row. That's it. Going down the decreasing side now. So you'll be doing the corner to corner on the next one with me, Consuelo? You'll be finished with your shawl by then. Or am I getting you mixed up? I could got mixed up. Who knows? These agents, I think it's the heartache that makes you not want to go through loss again. You got that right. Yep, I can't go through that again. That was just too sad for me. That's why I won't do it. I think about it. And you know, there's all kinds of feral cats around here. I could scoop one of them and take him to the what do you call them? The Humane Society and have her neutered or spayed or whatever they do with cats and keep the cat. But I know there's a mama around here too, so I don't mess with them. I just let them be, let them roam. I'll peek out the window and look at them laying around on my patio or in the flower bed. This is their home. I don't mess with them though. Oh, you'll start it next week, Consuelo? Great, 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 great. All right. This is going to be my last row. Let me see. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I'm on 42. That's pretty good. I think I did 22 the first time, so I'm on 42 now. So yeah, I'm thinking the next live, this should finish off this scarf. Oh, I'm going to be still working on this because once I finish the live, I just set it aside and to the next live because this was supposed to be a crochet along, but I'm the only one crocheting it, so I'll just pick it back up again on the next live, and then the live after that, hopefully this will be finished. Then I'm going to do the corner to corner hat so that I can have something to match this scarf. That is my plan, but I have to do the corner to corner hat because I've never done a corner to corner hat, so I want to do it before I do the live to make sure I know what I'm doing. I don't want to be fumbling and getting anybody confused. Yeah, I want to see that shawl with the pockets. I have to think about. I've seen a lot of the scarves with the pockets, and some of them put hoods on them. Those are cute. Those are really cute for the young people. Young people like those things. I've never made one, but I think they're cute. I have to go through my book to find me a new motif to do. I was going to do a hat off of the last motif that I did, but I never got around to it because I was trying to get my Dreambox together. Yeah, this is the Lion brand Blue Moon yarn. Color is Blue Moon, but it's Lion brand ice cream. Joanne had it on sale, so I picked up some. I already had some, but I saw these colors I had to have them because it was so pretty. Plus, I need to change my colors. I have enough purple in my life. I needed something else to look at. So I think this will be really pretty as a hat. And maybe I'll make a pom-pom for it. So it looks okay. Did you use a 3-weight or did you use a 4-weight, Consuelo? Oh, you're always cold? I used to be always cold. Now I'm always hot. All right. So this is how far. Yep. I think the next go around. Yep. Hopefully. Oh, I should have had my measuring tape to see how long it is. I don't know how long it is. Shoot. Let me see. I think this desk is, let's see. It's 3/4 of this desk, and I think this desk is, maybe it's 48 or 52 inches, so it's close. Oh, you passed the stage of hot. Oh, so there is a stage of you passing that? Oh, good. That's good to know. So I guess we go from being normal to cold to hot. You never know what it's going to be. All right, ladies. Well, I thank you all for coming to join me. And I'll be back next week to continue working on this corner to corner. If anyone wants to join me, I will be picking it up and doing it again. And I'll be working on that hat this week, so I'll be able to work out any kinks if there's anything different with the stitches that I don't understand. All right. Well, you all have a good night. Again, thank you for joining me. And I will see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.